In this Cross-Border 101 video, we'll dive into the world of streamlined border crossings with the Custom Self-Assessment Program, commonly known as CSA. This innovative initiative is a game changer for carriers, approved importers, and registered drivers, all under the watchful eye of Canada Border Services Agency, or CBSA for short. CSA-approved carriers and importers usually glide through the Canadian border with ease, thanks to their free and secure trade, FAST for short, or Commercial Driver Registration Program, CDRP for short, registered status. These trusted trader programs transform the arduous task of importing goods into a swift breeze, cutting down on both time and paperwork traditionally needed at the border. The CSA program offers savings in time and money for both carriers and importers. Cargo transported by a CSA-approved carrier and importer can experience faster customs clearance in Canada due to the reduced and simplified border requirements. This program aims to improve efficiency at the Canadian border. With the simplified clearance processes in place, there is no need for you to navigate the complexities of transmitting Advanced Commercial Information, or ACI for short, elements for CSA imports. And there's also no need to get all your paperwork in order to send to a customs broker and wait for them to clear it either. This advantage paves the way for your cargo to swiftly pass through customs, significantly speeding up the entire process. As a result, meeting your clients' demands by ensuring timely delivery of goods becomes a breeze. Ultimately, this enhanced procedure not only streamlines, but also elevates the efficiency of conducting legitimate business, making the entire operation smoother and more reliable. Starting your journey to become a custom self-assessment approved carrier involves a thorough application process. First, CBSA will assess your eligibility, which focuses on your dispatch system's efficiency and that you have control over the information you manage and send to customs. Once you meet the necessary criteria, you can then proceed to your formal application. Before you begin your formal application to become a CSA-approved highway carrier, you must fulfill the following criteria. Secure a bond of $25,000 or greater through a surety company. Provide proof of at least 3 months or 90 days experience in transporting goods to and from Canada. Have a clean record with no major commercial violations and no history of transporting illegal goods. Accept liability for ensuring that all shipments remain under your control until they have been cleared for duty and taxes by CBSA. And agree to grant CBSA permission to review your audit trails and commercial business practices to verify adherence to the CSA program standards. The application process also involves an in-depth 2-step carrier assessment. Part 1. Evaluating risk factors. 1. Identification of the entity and organizational structure. Includes registrant identifiers and an overview of the corporate structure. 2. Operational divisions. Geographic distribution of business units. 3. Operational elements. Insight into the logistics involving drivers, equipment, client portfolio, and cargo specialization. 4. Storage and distribution infrastructure. Locations of warehouses and terminals. 5. Workforce policies and security protocols. Guidelines and security measures for personnel managing freight operations. Part 2. Logistics Management System, Documentation, and Financial Records. 1. Systems and Dispatch Operations. Detailed descriptions of logistics and dispatching procedures. 2. Shipment eligibility and tracking. Processes for identifying eligible shipments, drivers, and CSA certified importers within your systems. 3. International shipment management. An overview of the processes for handling shipments destined for Canada, including cross-border transit. 4. End-to-end business workflow. From order placement to billing, a comprehensive view of your current operational processes. 5. Record keeping and documentation. Locations where record and financial books are maintained. 6. Order management. Methods for assigning internal control numbers to orders. 7. Reporting and compliance. Systems in place for tracking CSA approved and other shipments heading to Canada, including the provision of relevant documentation and samples that illustrate the various stages of the shipping process. After the CSA application process has been approved by CBSA, the carrier is then eligible to take CSA-approved loads with a CSA-approved importer. However, the driver hauling the CSA-approved shipment must also be an approved free and secure trade or Commercial Driver Registration Program participant. To learn more about the free and secure trade or Commercial Driver Registration programs, click the link in the description below. It's important to note that this video is not official guidance on the Custom Self-Assessment Program. and is only intended to provide general guidance on the program and what to expect. For more in-depth information and official guidance, it's always recommended to reach out to CBSA directly or speak with a customs consultant. Wrapping up, the Custom Self-Assessment Program is a game changer for businesses and cross-border trade, offering smoother compliance, enhanced efficiency, and streamlined border crossings. Links to more information on the CSA program and how to register will be provided in the description below. So here's to taking your business beyond borders with CSA.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, check out these videos here or subscribe below. If you're not already signed up to Border Connect, you can sign up today for a free 45-day trial using special promo code EASY45. Thanks for watching.